Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started.
The WWE Universe had a love-hate relationship with Roman Reigns for years as his singles push took off. However, the OTC has cemented his spot as the head of the table during the Bloodline's dominance. Despite Reigns being in a unique stage of his career, he has already claimed a new title, a bigger accolade on the horizon. Roman Reigns debuted at WrestleMania in 2013 as The Shield beat top stars in the opener, then defeated more top stars in Match 2 of WrestleMania 30. His first Mania main event was the triple threat with Brock Lesnar and winner Seth Rollins, but 1 year later, he beat Triple H in the WrestleMania 32 main event, then headlined over The Undertaker under no-holds-barred rules, lost to Lesnar at WrestleMania 34, and beat Drew McIntyre midway through WrestleMania 35. Since then, he has headlined against Edge and Daniel Bryan, Lesnar, and Cody Rhodes, The Rock against Cody and Seth, and Rhodes again. Reigns will now work his 10th WrestleMania main event in Las Vegas next month. WWE confirmed on tonight's SmackDown that Roman vs. CM Punk vs. Seth Rollins will headline Night 1 of WrestleMania 41. Reigns already holds the record for the most Mania main events at 9, passing Hulk Hogan's record of 8. But the WWE Universe is now declaring him to be Mr. WrestleMania with 10. Reigns has a chance to make more WWE history at WrestleMania 41. If the Bloodline leader manages to leave Las Vegas with a win, he will tie the Hulkster with the most WrestleMania main event wins at 7. The WWE Universe erupted after a monumental announcement on SmackDown that confirmed Roman Reigns' place in history. The head of the table, the Tribal Chief, the longest-reigning Universal Champion in the modern era, Roman Reigns has now added another prestigious title to his legacy, Mr. WrestleMania. SmackDown's earth-shattering announcement. The announcement came at the close of SmackDown, just as fans were anticipating what lay ahead for Reigns on the road to WrestleMania. SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis, alongside Triple H, stepped into the ring to deliver an earth-shaking declaration. The WWE had officially recognized Roman Reigns as Mr. WrestleMania, an honor previously associated with Shawn Michaels, due to his unmatched dominance and marquee performances at WWE's grandest stage. The moment was punctuated by a dramatic video package that showcased Reigns' journey through the years, from his early days in the Shield to his historic victories over Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Edge, Daniel Bryan, and Cody Rhodes. The WWE Universe sat in awe as his legacy was displayed on the Titantron, solidifying his reputation as the most dominant force in the company. The Tribal Chief responds. Roman Reigns, flanked by Paul Heyman and Solo Sikoa, slowly made his way to the ring. Dressed in a custom-tailored black suit with his championship slung over his shoulder, he exuded an aura of pure confidence. As Heyman handed him a microphone, the crowd fell silent, anticipating his words. Reigns took a deep breath before saying, "Acknowledge me." The entire arena erupted in a chorus of cheers and jeers, but the energy was undeniable. For the past 4 years, I have been the main event of WrestleMania. I have defeated legends, created moments that will last forever, and made sure that every single person who steps into this ring knows that they live in my era. So, this recognition? This isn't a surprise. This is destiny. He continued, taking a slight jab at Shawn Michaels. There was a time when people thought Mr. WrestleMania meant putting on a flashy performance. But let's be real, WrestleMania isn't about stealing the show. It's about owning the show. And no one owns WrestleMania like me. The statement sent shockwaves throughout the WWE Universe, with fans debating whether Reigns had indeed surpassed Michaels in this regard. Backlash from the locker room. Not everyone was happy with the announcement. Shortly after SmackDown, social media lit up with reactions from WWE superstars. Seth Rollins, a longtime rival and former Shield brother, tweeted, "Mr. WrestleMania? I don't know about that one, Chief." Cody Rhodes, who had come close to dethroning Reigns at the previous WrestleMania, posted a cryptic message, "The story isn't over yet." Even The Rock, who has been rumored to be returning for a WrestleMania match, weighed in, "Mr. WrestleMania, huh? Let's see if you can prove it one more time." The skepticism fueled speculation that some superstars were gunning for Reigns at WrestleMania. Would this announcement lead to a challenge from The Rock? Could Seth Rollins try to prove his own WrestleMania dominance? Or would Cody Rhodes finally finish his story? Paul Heyman's perspective. The ever-calculating Paul Heyman spoke with WWE's digital team following the show. When asked about the announcement, Heyman smirked and said, "People can whine, people can complain, but history doesn't lie. Roman Reigns has shattered records, headlined multiple WrestleManias, and left bodies in his wake. If that doesn't define Mr. WrestleMania, I don't know what does. Heyman also hinted at major plans for Reigns' WrestleMania match, promising that the Tribal Chief's next opponent would be handpicked to suit his greatness. Fan reactions and the debate. Fans were divided. Some believed Reigns had truly earned the title, while others felt that Shawn Michaels' legacy as Mr. WrestleMania was untouchable. Social media platforms buzzed with debates, comparisons, and statistical breakdowns of WrestleMania performances. One fan posted, "Roman Reigns is the biggest draw in WWE today. His matches deliver, his stories are compelling, and WrestleMania wouldn't be the same without him. He is Mr. WrestleMania." Another countered, "Shawn Michaels carried WrestleMania on his back with classics like HBK vs. Undertaker, HBK vs. Flair, and the Iron Man match. Roman doesn't have that kind of match." The argument seemed to boil down to what defined Mr. WrestleMania. Was it in-ring performance and show-stealing matches, or was it dominance and box office appeal? What's next for Roman Reigns? As SmackDown went off the air, one thing became clear: WrestleMania 41 would be another defining moment for Roman Reigns. With challengers lining up and the WWE Universe debating his legacy, Reigns will have to once again prove why he deserves the moniker of Mr. WrestleMania. Would The Rock step up to challenge his claim? Would Cody Rhodes finally complete his mission? Or would Seth Rollins stake his own claim to the throne? One thing is certain, WrestleMania season just got a whole lot more interesting. Here's the full creative piece on Roman Reigns solidifying himself as Mr. WrestleMania. Let me know if you want any changes or additions. Unfortunate news for Roman Reigns following WWE SmackDown. Roman Reigns is slowly making his way back to the top of WWE, but concerning signs for his future continue to surface. The leader of the Bloodline cemented his spot several years ago, but nothing is forever in the world of pro wrestling. For the second week in a row, Reigns is going viral for an unfortunate reason. The original Tribal Chief was running WWE 1 year ago as one of the most dominant champions in history. Reigns was dethroned at WrestleMania 40 by Cody Rhodes and then spent several months away before returning on a mission to take back his bloodline and his WWE spot. WrestleMania 41 will see Roman lock up with CM Punk and Seth Rollins in a triple threat bout. Reigns made his first SmackDown entrance in over 4 months last Friday in Bologna, Italy, along with Paul Heyman. The Wise Men and Roman received a massive pop from the Italian WWE fans last week, but SmackDown went to commercial well before the Bloodline leader hit the apron to wrap his signature entrance. Tonight's SmackDown in London resulted in more viral fan discussions for the same reason. The head of the table and his wise men marched to the ring for the contract signing with Punk and Rollins but were once again cut off by a commercial break before the halfway point. The contract signing revealed that Reigns vs. Punk vs. Rollins would be the main event of WrestleMania 41, but whether it would be night 1 or 2 wasn't mentioned. Another major happening also went down to close the loaded Live SmackDown episode from London at the O2. Roman Reigns has been a dominant force in WWE for years, holding the undisputed WWE Universal Championship for over 1,000 days. However, recent developments following WWE SmackDown have led to some unfortunate news for the Tribal Chief, shaking the very foundation of the Bloodline and his reign at the top. A shocking betrayal within the Bloodline. SmackDown ended with a chaotic scene as Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu, two of the most ruthless enforcers in the Bloodline, were seen conversing privately backstage. Sources indicate that their discussion revolved around their growing dissatisfaction with Reigns' leadership. Speculation turned into reality when, in a shocking turn of events, Solo and Jacob were caught on camera having a secret meeting with Paul Heyman. The footage, which WWE officials later leaked, showed Solo questioning whether Reigns was still fit to lead them, while Heyman remained silent, perhaps indicating his own doubts. The betrayal didn't stop there. Reports suggest that Solo and Jacob Fatu have been in contact with a returning Jimmy Uso, further fanning the flames of dissension within the family. With Jey Uso now firmly established on Raw, SmackDown's Bloodline seems to be on the verge of an internal war. Paul Heyman's silence speaks volumes. Paul Heyman, the wise counsel of the Bloodline, has always been a master manipulator. However, his reaction to the backstage footage has raised more questions than answers. When approached for a comment, Heyman simply stated, "The wise man serves the head of the table." But which table, and which head? Time will tell. This cryptic response has led to speculation that Heyman might be preparing to jump ship. Having guided Brock Lesnar to the top before aligning with Reigns, Could Heyman be planning to align himself with Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu as the future of the bloodline? The WWE Universe is abuzz with the possibility. A devastating injury update. As if the internal strife wasn't enough, Roman Reigns is also dealing with an unexpected setback. Reports from WWE medical personnel confirm that Reigns sustained a lingering rib injury during his match at SmackDown. While he managed to finish the contest, insiders reveal that the injury is more serious than initially believed. WWE officials are reportedly considering pulling Reigns from in-ring competition for several weeks, possibly forcing a title defense to be postponed. This comes at a time when challengers like LA Knight, AJ Styles, and even a returning Randy Orton have been eyeing his championship. A vulnerable Roman Reigns is something WWE hasn't seen in years, and his competitors will undoubtedly look to capitalize on this moment of weakness. Cody Rhodes' bombshell challenge. Adding fuel to the fire, Cody Rhodes made a surprise SmackDown appearance, directly calling out Roman Reigns in a promo that left the WWE Universe stunned. Rhodes, who has been vocal about finishing the story, hinted that the upcoming Royal Rumble might be his ticket back to the championship scene. "If Roman is man enough to step in the ring, then I will be the one to take everything from him," Rhodes declared, sending shockwaves through the arena. With Reigns dealing with an internal bloodline collapse and a possible injury, Cody Rhodes' challenge couldn't have come at a worse time for the tribal chief. WWE management's growing concerns. Behind the scenes, WWE management is reportedly frustrated with the growing instability surrounding Reigns. Triple H and Nick Aldis, who now oversee SmackDown operations, are said to be considering backup plans should Reigns be unable to defend his title at upcoming premium live events. There's even speculation that WWE could introduce an interim champion if Reigns' injury sidelines him for too long, an unprecedented move that would threaten his historic reign. Furthermore, with The Rock's rumored return for WrestleMania, WWE executives are scrambling to ensure that the main event remains intact. However, with Reigns' recent misfortunes, plans could drastically change. A possible shift in power? All signs point to Roman Reigns facing the biggest challenge of his career, not just from opponents but from within his own faction. If Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, and possibly Jimmy Uso decide to break away, Reigns could find himself alone for the first time since establishing the bloodline's dominance. Without his enforcers, without his wise man's unwavering loyalty, and with an injury to boot, Reigns may be standing at the edge of a downfall. The upcoming weeks on SmackDown will be crucial in determining whether Reigns can weather this storm or if the days of the tribal chief are truly numbered. One thing is certain, WWE has never been more unpredictable, and Roman Reigns' future hangs in the balance. I've crafted a detailed piece about the unfortunate news surrounding Roman Reigns after WWE SmackDown. Let me know if you'd like any edits or additional angles explored.